All right, if anyone is here, uh, let me know if you can hear things, and we'll see how things go. Ah, no, good to see you. Very excellent. Love it.
Great. We're live.
All right, perfect. And yeah.
And I don't have echo.
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't expect so. Well, maybe if I had done something wrong, you might have had the echo, but you should still hear yourself on the Twitch thing, but maybe not. If it works, it works.
Yeah, I did hear myself on the stream already. I did hear myself on the stream
Yeah,
already.
that's echo. So rats.
Yeah, that's the echo. If I keep the push to talk open, or if I talk for too long, I'm just gonna mute the stream.
Sure, sure. Good idea.
Oh, when you talk, it doesn't go to Steam because I don't hear you in Steam.
That would be because I muted my Steam, but now I've unmuted it, so we should have no problem.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep your stream muted. Uh, I
But
think
yeah, the
you
Twitch,
your
you can keep that
sound
muted.
level,
We're totally fine then.
yeah, your sound levels are good.
Awesome. Love to hear it.
Look, I am in Brahmancer as well. Thanks to Noia for implementing this feature.
Oh yeah, no yeah. Oh yeah, it made this amazing feature. So I'll go ahead and run the introductions here. Thank you for joining us, everyone, on the stream and on the recording. I'm Gato del Fuego. I'm joined for the first time for the Secrets of Strixhaven set championships with Noya. They have been extremely instrumental in helping set this whole thing up. We now have a wonderful website, the Discord leaderboard, where we are tracking everyone's performance in the whole set. A lot of big names on here. And as today, like always, this is our kind of celebration of the format, the set championship, where some of the best players in our community are getting together for a pod draft and running this whole thing. So this website was entirely set up by Noya, and thanks to their independent developer work on Draftmancer as well, we have the spectator feature. So Noyo and IS will be spectating this draft while their bot has automatically set everything up, assigned everyone to their respective seats, and will be starting the draft once everyone is ready. This has been instrumental in our last couple months of pod drafts we've been hosting the community. It's been working fantastic. It saves like replays, it reports results, it does everything for us, and that is just a tireless dedication you've had for this community.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the introduction. And yeah, that's about it. We just have a better process now, and hopefully, once we get 8 players, 8 seats, we'll fire this.
Now, the market was there. People were clearly hungry for an efficient way to run drafts and compete with each other, and you provided. So it's awesome. We got 7 out of 8 people now. It looks like just waiting for Nequim Gold Slime, and I think that's 8 people. So we may just be able to get started right now. And looks like the top seed is Flutter. So I will start with them. That is, do you know what their draft match name is? That Full Arena?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
should be clear in 60.
Yeah, and seed one, very good. We also have another spectator that's joined in. Hope that that's nobody important. Huh. Not seeing anyone's picks. That's
Yeah, that's expected. Until the first pick is made, you
okay.
cannot see the pick
Very
because
good.
Draftmancer is like it's not posting the picks until the players actually make them because they are not like broadcasting the information until the pick is made. Oh, we have an issue.
Yeah, it looks like Gold Slime accidentally left.
Oh boy. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, it looks like we'll just have to cancel this one and we'll be fine.
yeah, I'm canceling it.
Perfect.
One sec. there's no amount of automation that could have prevented this.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe there's some way to program in like a real way to re-invite a person, but I don't know.
Yeah, so once the draft starts, uh, it's like you're out. You cannot reconnect
Yeah.
if you close the tab. I think that's what happened.
I wonder if there's some way to like have the bot like re-invite a specific person.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But I think it shouldn't have started with 7 players. I think that was like the mistake
Yeah.
of
Well,
starting with seven
we'll
players.
investigate it.
Right.
We'll work it out. I wonder who player C65 655 is.
Oh, I think it's Flutter. Yeah, player. Well, at least the kick version works.
Yeah,
The
it's
kick
doing
feature.
pretty fine. Okay, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, Flutter joined spectator again. Okay, I believe we have 8 players now, all on the right spot. It is
Yeah,
labeled
well, let's
it is
go.
labeled the spectator link, so okay. Well, that's fine.
Let's double check the seats because there are people joining, leaving, and such. Let's
Yeah,
double check.
I think the seats are all good. I just did a mental list of everything. Yeah, seats are all awesome to go. Let's roll this. And Luck Font joining as a spectator. Love it.
Yeah, I mean the watching on the stream is better for the matches, but actually for the
Yeah,
draft,
for the draft
the
you can.
spectator,
Yeah, you can
yeah, it's like you
lock
can
wherever you
just
like.
jump into whoever you want to look at their picks without the casting
Yeah,
letting you guide it.
a bit of a shame that you can't see like everyone's picks originally. I don't know if that was part of the spectator mode or was that if that was part of the old code as well. You have to wait to see what they picked.
Yeah, yeah, it was part of the old session.
Oh yeah,
The old
okay.
session owner, right? It cannot see the pack one, pick one. I think it's worth
Yeah,
adding to Draftmancer, like just for the pick one,
yeah, that's
like
nice.
before
So
they pick.
yeah, Flutter picked Jadzi. I saw Aristeo got a practiced offense pick one. That's a nice pack. Elf still chill chunkin. Difficult choice. Um, wow, about 50-50 on like Omega bombs versus other picks. Um, Elfandor very unlucky. Their only best card they could pick one was Elite Interceptor. What a
Look,
terrible shame.
Ufis is already locked on Golgari.
Yeah, not a bad 1-2 punch, and it's gonna be fairly open at the table too. Um, because dude picked up Sonar. Aristeo is going to be trying to force white, and Ufi's going to get a slumbering chud passed straight to them, or unless Bigmans takes it ahead of them. So that's a shame. Um, but I also saw somebody first picked a loot as well, which is going to be pretty nice. Wait a sec. Nequim picked something over. Oh, they picked Inkrite over Practice Scrollsmith. Well, that's sort of understandable. Yeah, I mean, what am I talking about? That's the right pick to make. Yeah, so Big Mints took Slumbering Trudge, and then Uvis will probably take the Send and the Pest out of this pack. Oh no, you say they were locked on Golgari, but they grabbed the process well. I guess it's the right choice to make, but I think they will be locked into Golgari with a Pest pick.
Yeah, there's just no Golgari card in this pack. No black or really any good green card. So yeah, just take the best card in the pack. That is monocolor.
Mm-hmm. And Aristeo is really going to be trying to hit red white. Dude picking up some blue cards, and
Yeah,
yeah,
just
I think that if Aristeo gets like the ancestral angle or the heated argument, they would be able to lock into a pretty good red white deck or a pretty good start.
yeah. Arthil has it's almost like trophy leader on Boros. He's drafted it a lot. He won
Yeah.
like a lot of day one drafts on the championship qualifier with Boros, like 4 or 5 of them. And if they start with like a white card, yeah, I'm sure they're gonna find a way to draft Boros.
Yeah, I mean it's not like like they have practice offense, which is insanely powerful, but they at this point like you just kind of need any red or white cards, and your deck is completely powerful. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, pick 1/6. They get the choice between like Rehearse Debater and Stone Glider. I would normally just like take the always consistent card, but maybe they want Stone Glider to try and get more graveyard power. And picking up a Fire Dancer as well, like that's yeah, their deck is looking pretty nice.
Yeah, I think in pod draft the Stone Glider is kind of better because it's like a flyer like games are a bit scrappier, so it's
Yeah.
like a big flyer that provides a clock. It's kind of better, and it works well with the excavator, right? With
Yeah,
Blade,
like
and you make it too. Yeah.
the difference between an excavator that gets like one spirit token and zero is like the most massive card swing in a card you could pick. Oofs has this Golgari deck
Yeah. So
on lock.
there's actually three green drafters sitting together. Big Meats, Ufis, and Niquam are all playing green
Yeah,
cards or plan to play green, but they are kind of different decks, right? Like Ufis is doing the beatdown, the Golgari beatdown.
yeah.
Oh, I think Niquam is gonna have to pivot, right? It's
I'm
not.
I'm
It's gonna
very
get attacked.
surprised that
It's
with an
it's gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna play. He's not gonna play green. It's just like Zero Quill, right? Yeah.
yeah, I'm just very interested here that if you have the choice between, you have one green card, but you have an informed Inkwright in the pod, um, like late draft, you're not going to be wheeling anything. I think I would honestly take like the Ink Mage to try and like bully yourself into a Silver Quill type deck instead of the Poet. But I mean, they've got good white cards, and it's not like Poet's bad in Silver Quill, so
Yeah. So Niquam loves the cheaper card they can put in the deck
yeah.
usually. So maybe that's it. Just taking cheap cards.
Now Elf doesn't really have like any big like Silver Quill pulls or anything like that, but they're kind of feasting on the wheels. They get the Ink Mage, Render Speechless, and one Interceptor. Flutter with just Jeskai slop, not necessarily bad cards, not necessarily too good cards. Arkle has the horse in the deck, the 5-drop. Love that guy. I think in pod draft that can get some results. Ooh, there will be a daze in the pack. That might go fairly
Yeah, I was
late.
just looking at that. There will be a days that will be fun.
Yeah, I think that means that a dude is gonna grab a daze.
Yeah, do this definitely
Oh no,
like
they
in
take
days.
Prismari first.
No, I think they take days over the dragon. Like,
Well, it doesn't matter what
oh
you
no,
think. It's what they did. They did take it.
wait, that's another dragon.
Wait, what? Wait, there's two
They're gonna get
Prismaris.
past. They're gonna get past another dragon, right? In the days pack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Wow.
don't need another dragon, right?
I didn't know that there was two of them. No, this is amazing. This is so cool.
Now it will be interesting if Flutter actually takes the dragon, like they're on some sort of Jeskai control stuff, and they're gonna get the card like pick four.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I don't know. It might just be better for them to take like Divergent Equation out of that pack if they're going to be splashing like a blue card, because they pick up Molten Core Maestro right before it. They spent a long time on decision. Yeah, they pick up Molten Core Maestro into Unsubtle Mockery, so they might just they might take the big dragon, but I don't know like how good is the dragon really?
And if you need a finisher, it does kind of like control.
Yeah, and the ward is pretty important. Oh, holy freaking moly! I think Oofs opened Professor Fell.
Oh, rewarded for the Golgari
Yeah,
lane.
rewarded for locking in pick one, and they're gonna get fed all of their stuff. Oh, but Niquam opened some pretty good. They got together as one, and the white practicum to reanimate everything. So they were just going to be feeding green to Oofs for the rest of the game. Yeah, they'll pick up a pest mascot. That'll be really big. Yeah. Okay. So Big Mints opened Grave Researcher that pick, but then they opened it looks like they opened Snarl Song as well. So they Grave Researcher, Snarl Song, Stunning Archaic. So they're like green black, but they're trying to like
Yeah,
go a
they're
little
like
bit more splashy.
yeah, they're like big, like a splashy green black. I've seen that deck before, and it kind of gets out of the way of Ufi's lane. I think like they're not getting past like the small aggressive Golgari
Mm.
cards.
Oh, Ufi's is planning on wheeling it possibly. They took the dual land over the pest mascot, so Bigmans was able
Right.
to snipe it.
Big Four, Flutter took Equation over the Dragon. Actually,
Yeah,
I think
yeah, I
that
think
that
so.
makes much more sense. Yeah.
So I think this dragon is actually going to go all the way around the whole table. Yeah, so dude first picked Prismari, and I think they're going to get Prismari number 2 on the wheel.
Yeah, there are only two blue red drafters.
Oh, okay, no, no.
Uh, yeah, so
Arkle sniped it out, but they have a
some
seize the
some head
spoils.
drafting going on.
I'm not even sure it's necessarily hate drafting because there was not anything for them, and they have a Goblin Glassright and a seize the spoils, so they might be playing it, and it's pretty like in Boros when you have the aggressive start. It's kind of nice to have
Yeah,
this big
you're
creature.
actually right. The pay 5 life it's kind of fake in like in control because your
Mm.
opponent doesn't care about paying 5 life when they're at 20, but in aggro it's kind of scary.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Oh
think.
man,
Sorry, what's up?
the loot deck has double mind twist, has like the double omens.
Wait, who is playing the loot deck? Oh, that's
Nar Walrus is on
Narwhalas. Okay,
double,
yeah.
yeah, it's on loot and double
Oh
omens.
boy, this, and I don't think anyone is really going to be punishing this.
Yeah, so I think we will have a very interesting like split
Absolutely.
of archetypes. Like it's like no one is like kind of getting
Mm.
completely cut on what they want to do by pack two. Like most of the decks
Yeah,
make sense.
everybody's kind of playing what they want. Yeah, and the decks that have like very high consistency are somewhat a little bit lacking in power. Like Elfendor has taken almost nothing but white black cards the entire draft, but they have one Moseo, and that's about it as far as like their upper levels of power go. But the deck is so open for them that it may not matter.
Yeah, I think it's gonna depend now on pack three, like what their neighbors are actually opening and
Mm.
passing them to them.
I think of everyone, Flutter has the least luck so far. They kind of have to like already play 3 colors, but the cards are not necessarily like game ending when they do play them. So they're really hoping to open some power in pick
Yeah,
3.
yeah,
Oh,
Flutter
go.
like really needs some win condition, like go over the top
The
for
good
the.
news is that Nequim picked Killian's Confidence to make their deck a little consistent, and then Flutter will be past the Quandrix.
Oh, that's awesome for them. Yeah, yeah, that's a very good pick. I'm very like they already have a an evolving wild, so they can splash it easily, and a sky coach. So it's like, yeah,
Oh
slam
man,
the.
if Arkle gets past this hardened academic, that will be insane. And I think the loot deck will get a Dawning Archaic. Oh no, they take the removal over it. Yeah, sure. That is this the correct choice.
Oh, a dude got the dual caster
Dual
mage.
caster. That's gonna be
Yeah,
such interesting to see played.
I've heard him said that the card is like super good and the stats are terrible for
Yeah.
it. So
Well, it's
we'll see.
basically if the opponent plays a removal spell, you copy, you get a free removal spell when you play it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a very skill testing card that
Mm-hmm.
players are maybe not optimizing.
Yeah. Yeah. Our Arkle got hardened academic, so their deck is just so consistent now.
Dude is taking a Vanishing Betrayal over
Flow
Flow
state.
State because his deck is like completely absurd and needs some removal. Like a dude's deck is very very good. It's
Yeah,
like
he has a
super
one
cheap.
flow state already as well. He
Yeah, it's
basically
a
just
good pick.
only needs to cast the Snarl Song once, and then he will be kind of fine. Yeah, he has to go multicolor here.
I really hope the Return the Favor makes the main deck just for fun.
Arkle's gonna get a Colossus too. This is nuts.
Wow, it's like pick 7 Colossus, yeah. Because he's the only red white
Yeah,
drafter, right?
yeah. He's
It's
just
like
getting everything fed so much, and
it's
he
like
he just went
Flutter
into
is
it.
on Cheskai,
Yeah.
but
Flutter
it's
gets
like
Dawning Archaic. That's interesting. So that like Flutter's deck is coming together. It's a little strange, but it kind of
it's
works.
like it's like blue red with a white splash kind of, and a green splash for
For
Quandrix. It's
Quandrix,
like
yeah.
Cheskai control, like
Oh, they have a Pensive Professor too. That kind of really helps. So like they don't have a lot of removal, but they have a lot of pretty threatening creatures. So if they get to the late game, they'll be quite set up. Yeah, it looks like Alpha just has a consistent white black deck. Gold Slime kind of the same. They may cut that together as one from the white black deck. So two white black drafters with just like fairly consistent decks. Oofs looks like they just kind of got some rounding out cards in pack 3. But then again, Big Mints would be taking anything that was like extremely powerful. Big Mints opened up a Vastland Scavenger, it looks like. So they have some big creatures, and they may play the Necroscribe as well. Yeah, the loot deck is very strong. Red white deck is very strong. So we're definitely gonna have some interesting matches here. So I think we should have Arkle versus Gold Slime on the stream first.
shouldn't we have top seed, like top 1 versus top 5 or something like that?
Well, traditionally in tournament seeding settings, you want to start with like the middle paired matches because it's a more likelihood that that the top seed will make it out. But I don't really think like seeding matters too much for this. I guess because
Yeah,
it's like
I mean, these are very even,
yeah, it's
even,
completely
even ties.
set.
Yeah, so it's just like pick whichever match makes more sense.
Okay, let's take a look here. So you have the Jeskai Control versus the Loot games. We have Black White versus Black Green. We have Dudes. Dude was playing Silverquill as well. Versus Oofs, Black Green, and then Gold Slime, Silverquill. Oh wow, never mind. Versus Arkle. What was Dude playing in the end? They had the Snarl Song deck, right?
Yeah, dude was blue red as well, with like a lot of 2 drops and a minor splash with like Sanar, like making
Oh
treasures
right,
and
the Sonar deck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have not Flutter versus Narwhalis because I think that deck will both of those decks will actually go like very long. We might get to chance to see them play out once people finish.
one thing that we should tell players in the future is to not leave the draft master table because one thing that we should tell. Sorry about the echo. Yeah, so
Yeah,
just
I
we should,
agree that that's
yeah,
important.
like if they leave, spectators cannot look at the decks
Mm.
if they leave.
The other thing to make sure of is when you join the Discord calls, be sure that your mic is muted and deafened on Discord, so that that way when we're talking over the hands, like the players don't know what was going on.
Got it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need to join the Discord, right? It's just the thread is working well.
Oh, like it, but for like seeing what people are playing in the matches.
Oh right, yeah, I can watch another point of view. That's right. It's nice.
Very pesky. I'm trying to figure out the Twitch chat. Okay, I've got people pulled up on here. this is crazy. I'm dying of anticipation.
Great. So Elfandor is on Silver Quill, and Big Meat it's on like blue. No,
Big Mix is on blue
Golgari.
black. Yeah. Sorry, black green. Yeah, black green.
Oh, well, I don't know if we don't know his final build, but somehow
Yeah, that's
Snarl song it's on the it's on the sideboard. Like, I'm not sure that's what he's gonna be end up playing.
yeah, because it looks like the deck that he's playing here is it shows up as 4-color. Oh, Elf is doing mind games by playing the deck image. I don't think they opened a Moment of Reckoning in the draft. I could be wrong, but who knows? Okay. So 1 land with 2 first years. Not really what you're expecting, but if you draw like any land, this hand is good. But okay, that's a much better opener. And player 2 hand. Let's take a look at that.
Look at Elfandor playing full control.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Like, yeah, it's an important match.
Yeah, so they could just dissection practice. That's such a blowout. Wow, yeah, oh, look at, come on, you people. Okay, the good news is that Elf may not have a turn 2. So they don't have a turn 2 play, so then I expect that Big Miss will be able to counterspell the 3-drop.
It's okay. Elf wants to defend his title.
Yeah, exactly. He's pulling out everything he can.
And it's actually kind of correct to at least put stops on because he missed. He didn't have a 2-mana play.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a big of a tell if he if he didn't put stops or full control on turn 2, it would leak that he didn't have any instant on turn 2.
Yeah, it's interesting. What did Big Mints keep over the charm? Was it a 3rd land or so, or another spell? Because I agree that they might have been better off ditching the charm on the play. But now Alpha's able to play 2 threats here. That's very strong.
Yeah, and one thing in my experience about this like Golgari decks is that they don't. I mean, his Big Mix is splashing blue, but in my experience, they don't have like much ways of card advantage. And like mulligan and then getting your 1-drop killed by a 1-mana spell, kind of behind here.
Yeah. So I wonder, do you trade here? I would think no, because you just can't give them any more advantages.
For whom? Trade whom?
Trade the
Who
pest
was
mascot for the docent.
I think they had bigger plans for the best mascot, right? And they had to try to grow it somehow.
The problem is that they're just gonna get their pest destroyed by this Johnny's response, kind of no matter what happens. And no land is very unfortunate. Oh, they don't play around it. So if
they didn't even kill it. Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's like they did it. Yeah.
They may not realize just how much trouble they're in once they play their next two creatures.
Now I think Elfander is kind of flooding out right now. It doesn't have anything going for
Yeah.
Like it's kind of if Big Meat's top decks 2 lands, I think they are ahead now.
Yeah, and now
And
you're
the
basically...
Shade Rider. Yeah, the Shade Rider is gonna grow the pest.
Yeah, you're pretty much... You have to kill the pest right away here. But then Bigmints is kind of incentivized to not trade the Shade Rider.
That's
Oh,
a very
that's
nice.
terrible.
That's a very nice draw. The top deck render speechless.
Yeah, this is huge, but it kind of just stalemates them again.
Right, yeah, it doesn't get past the Shade Rider, but I think you still have to attack, right?
I think so, because it allows you to stop flooding out your again.
Oh, didn't want to trade.
That's not good.
Oh. Okay, kind of punish it big there. It's just like losing 5 damage for free. But
yeah,
you
miss the damage, and you also miss the ability to surveil yourself to another good play.
Yeah, I don't think the Big Meat would even take the trade. Like trade your 3/3 flyer, I guess.
I mean, just you're dying in like 3 turns though.
Sure, but you have outs to just what just happened. Like, yeah, if he traded, that knockout maneuver was dead. So
yeah, it's true, but like nobody knows what they're drawing, and I would think that like Big Mints is like more confident in a longer game than Elf is.
Yeah, so now that's interesting. Do you keep the 3/3 that doesn't win you the game?
I think you have to aim higher. Like it's not going to do anything.
Just thinking about it, but yeah, he has to be in that because what's that 3/3 going to do? Just you're dying in 3 turns.
They're just chilling with the lands. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Keeps you alive. Still needs to find 15 points of damage somehow against a deck that I think it's going bigger than
bigger, yeah.
Like I'm not sure if the Snarl Song is still in the deck, but that's like an insane. Both players are on mono flooding right now.
Yeah,
so.
I think they have Disdainful Stroke, which is a bit of a miss in the deck list here, but they also have I do think they have the Snarl Song at this point because they are playing the blue. Oh, that is massive. I think you make this attack here in a heartbeat. Discard the 2 lands, very nice.
Oh
wow!
The
Amazing draw.
What what does it? What do they have in the graveyard if they top deck a targeting
They
spell?
have a Shade Rider, and the Sundering Archaic.
Well, Samurai Arcade is
It
just
doesn't
a
do
3/3,
anything,
right?
yeah, but
It doesn't, but the Shade Rider would be pretty good.
yeah, especially because they only really take 3 damage from this. No, they take 4 damage from the Banemaker, but that's kind of okay.
I like how Big Meat is now into full control mode as well. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
why not?
this is for all this is for all the money. Oh, that's a very nice aggressive play actually. Just they're gonna champ block the 5/4,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah, if they can play another one, that's the key. But any target spell here is very good. Not really what you want.
yeah, they cannot attack either because they just
They die on the crackback. Yeah.
die. They die on the back. They die on the back. Maybe not completely dead, but the race is not in their favor.
They can still take multiple more hits from this Banemaker.
Oh yeah, and it's a 3/3, so it attacks past the pest mascot even.
And they can pump only 2 more times. So it's a 4/4.
Yeah, but now Elfandor realized he needs to start playing his land drops to maybe make it a 5/5.
All on the interaction spell right here. Oh, unfortunate. I would give it one more turn. He still had one more turn in it.
Yeah, I think you had maybe one out, but
any targeting spell completely takes him out there because he could still take one more hit.
Well, we still get the oh yeah, so Snout Song is out.
Oh, interesting. So he's he's taking out all the life gain cards, just bringing in more removal. That's interesting. But he's gonna play Snarl Song this time.
Now he's trying to go bigger, and there's like a red splash. Was there red splash before?
No, it wasn't. He put in the 2 red removal spells. Honestly, I would just take out the blue. Like I don't think the blue is very effective here at all.
He's thinking about it.
I think Quandrix's Charm is just like awful in this matchup, right?
Yeah, so I'm checking dudes and Elfandors, and he doesn't have much to bring change like creatures. I think he's taking out a bigger creature trying to go under him.
Yeah, I think he was changing around like the number of. I think he put in another removal, so he put in Wander Off and took out 1 Stone Docent, which I think is understandable. He has so many. He's putting in the camel over the 3/3.
Yeah, the camel would have been good that match. It's like just a grindy match, just both players on low resources.
Yeah, I disagree with Big Vince having the counter spell in here at all. I think it just is so atrocious in this matchup, but it's on the splash now too. Oh wow, another bad removal, bad mulligan.
Yeah, so like both players on 0 lands on their first openers.
You can't go to 5 here. That's just they go to 5. I mean they gotta
go to 5. I mean it's understandable. Doesn't have removal, doesn't have any 2-drop, and it's facing an aggressive deck. So 5 kind of makes sense.
Oh, this is terrible. They're gonna get dissection practiced again.
Yeah, that's rough.
Maybe they play around it here, but I think I would play around it. Oh, the professional play. Professional.
That's pretty good. That's pretty high level. I mean, it's like not getting baited by the full control as well, because he could say, "Oh, you don't have it.
Yeah,
I will
that's why
play mine."
that's why he's doing it. Yeah.
But if the that's important, because if the bear dies, he doesn't have anything going
Yeah,
on.
he instantly
Right?
loses
No
the
ramp,
game.
no fixing. So that's very nice. Man, nice play.
And now the it depends on what elf plays here. Oh no, the camel. That's a disaster.
Yeah, the camel over docent here is very, very nice. It's like low resource. Both players on a mulligan. Only like the removals do nothing about the camel because you don't have any pressure.
Okay, so he surveils out here 2 lands, but the key is that he played the black mana now, so that next turn he may keep oh no, he mulliganed away the protection spell. Oh, that's how it is. Oh, Shade Rider here is so amazing. I think the only answer to the camel is just getting bigger creatures or the Sundering Archaic. I don't think Bateman's deck has a Wander Off.
Is he gonna play the camel?
I
Or
would.
is he gonna just
No, he
double
wants to.
spell? I think double spell is much better here.
I think he's gonna try and bait out. Yeah, double spell with the creature. Okay, yeah, that's a smart play.
All right, we already have one match finished. Ufis 1-2-0 versus Adu.
Yeah. The professor probably stomping pretty hard. Oh, intercepted, very nice.
Oh, nice.
But he only has 1 black, so he can't pump the frog multiple times. So he takes 3 here. I don't know if I would have killed the frog over the ink mage. Maybe he feared like another pump spell.
Yeah, I didn't understand that a braid on a.
Because if he keeps pumping
yeah,
like all the mana into the frog, it doesn't really matter, right?
Maybe they are hoping to race with the Shade Rider and try to find a removal spell.
Yeah, it's just that like if Elf is going to pump like 5 mana into the frog every turn to get it on equivalent damage threshold of the ink mage, then that's kind of like a good thing. So I would just take out the strong creature.
Yeah, so now the dissection practice or flourish in Elf's hand is basically face up.
That's amazing. So still on a 4-turn clock, he can chump the Dromedary with first year unless it's utilized, and then he has this Vastland Scavenger to, I mean, just kind of block everything that's needed. Oh, Moseo. That changes the clock. And now because he used the dissection practice, he can't even use the Moseo. But he can play 2 blockers, which is quite strong. I think Elspeth is still just like the 7/7. Now that is interesting. This is a very interesting situation because he doesn't really have an answer to the Dromedary.
I think he's just hoping to race in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs like two attacks maybe, and if the Shade Writer dies, he can like pull from the grave, build some more. But the double black now he can. Oh, yeah, the pull from the grave is
it's
out.
totally dead.
He's gonna get discarded this turn.
And he may attack with the camel, sure. Yeah, that's definitely the move. But regardless, I think he still has to. Okay, Slumbering Trudge. Wow, that's very unfortunate. Those are some of his best draws, but all of them kind of fail here. I think he just has to take the Lumaret. Yeah, because Trudge will enter completely tapped, and that just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think he wants like the life gain actually.
Oh, he can fog a token. That is very nice.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh,
yeah, because it's zero mana value.
Right. Oh, it does something.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. But now with Moseo into the camel, it means that the camel can just be attacking forever. I think that locks it. Yeah. Wow. What a wild game. pretty unfortunate draws. Okay.
Right, we only have one more game going on. It is Arcel versus Inquam.
Is it still going on? Okay. Um,
And Arcel is streaming, so maybe we can
I'll
watch
yeah,
that.
I'll just jump in on Arkel's game right now. Surprised that match is still going on. Um,
And they're on game two. Oh, I think it's gonna go to game three. Looking at the practice offense, yeah.
oh, and Nico up a game here. Yeah. Well, so this is interesting. If he no, I think it's over. Oh no, the Thunderdome soloist can block. Okay, that is important. This is a very fascinating game state.
Yeah, so Nikwa needs a removal spell and two targeting thing. So one more targeting, right? But doesn't have it. Yeah, so
Wow.
that digs pretty deep. Like one removal spell uh, and something that pumps the mascot. Does it, right?
Well, he has a blocker right now. This is very fascinating.
He's hovering. He's
If he
hovering. He
has
has
removal, then
something.
it's done. I think.
Well, he needs removal and
Oh, he can't play the Killian's
something to
Confidence and
pump the
removal.
mascot, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, that pumps the mascot, but still needs removal spell.
Or just if he gets a dig site.
Yep. Yeah. Any one. I'm not sure if Dixat does it.
Oh, actually, no, I
Oh,
miscounted. I miscounted the.
yeah. Dixat doesn't do it, right? It's three. Yeah, he goes to one.
Yeah, unless he attacks with more creatures.
Oh, but you just have favorable blocks. You have better blocks, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a fascinating game. So if he's gonna attack with the 3/3 vigilance for sure, and then if you swing all, what happens? You die. But he doesn't know about the practice offense, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
So we don't know what else is in Nequam's hand. So we have six attackers here. Okay. So right now you can make everyone a 4/4 at least, and then you can make a 4/4 double strike. You can put if you put the practiced offense on the menace creature, they must block the menace creature, and then they have to block all with everything else, I believe. And then you potentially have an Ajani's response to tap out and destroy the alternate creature. Oh, also lifelink on practiced offense. That is very strong here.
lifelink on the menace creature,
I think
and
I would
double
just double
strike.
strike menace. Yeah.
Yeah,
Double strike and lifelink on the menace. Oh, it also makes a blocker too. That is very nice. Maybe he has calculated that he can just swing out here though. I'm not sure if I would have set up the blocks that way.
No lifelink. Huh. Oh, but this forces a champ block from the poet at some point. Yeah, it forces a lot of champ blocks, but yeah, it has to champ block with everything. And yeah, with response, it's pretty free.
I'm not sure. I
To
think if you just put the double strike on the menace, you take out a double chump block and then you attack with everything else. Hmm. Yeah, the double
yeah,
strike
actually
here
like the
is not good because they only one profitable block anyway, with everyone being a 4/4.
yeah, I think that the menace the menace should have been granted double strike because
Yeah,
it pushes lethal by itself, right?
exactly.
It pushes 10 damage, so it needs two creatures.
Yeah,
But he might want to use it now. Oh, he's also dead to a removal spell,
he
right?
is. Yes.
Yeah, he's dead to a removal spell. That doesn't
Yeah, but
matter
last turn he
what
didn't
it is.
have the removal, so. Oh wow. Yeah, I think just if they put lifelink on any creature there, they are very strong. The double strike I think just was an unfortunate mistake. Wow, what a comeback. Okay, that's on to round
Yeah,
two
this
then.
is yeah, that last turn was pretty interesting. I'm gonna check the replay later.
Yeah, yeah,
We
totally.
should have the replays from both players.
Yeah, we do have a repeat champion here. All four players winning with a repeat. So that is Gold Slime winning 2-0. That puts round two ready to start. Okay, so we want to see someone who we haven't seen before, which is, I think the first games that we saw were Flutter versus. Okay, so we will see somebody repeated no matter what. So let's do Elf versus. Okay, very good.
Yeah, so we will have a repeat champion.
Yeah, exactly. It's you know, it is strong. It'll be very interesting to see the replays of these games because it will submit the full game replays. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah. Eventually, yeah. I'm checking because we had that issue with the second lobby, but yeah.
Yeah, so I know that Uvis had the professor green black deck, and Flutter had the oh they joined they
Just Sky Control.
yeah the Jeskai control with the Jadzi, of course. Okay. Both players look like they're ready. Let's take a look. They called their deck Slimy Steve. I don't know who Steve is. But versus Yum Soup. Yeah, it is certainly soup. That's interesting. I think the loot deck got bullied out as well the first game. Hi, let's get this. Okay, Ufis with an amazing start. Both players, yeah, they both have pretty good openers. It looks like. Oh no, Flutter takes a mulligan due to not having the blue mana in the opener hand. They must give up. They give up homesickness. Okay, yeah, trying to play a professor on turn 3, or no, no. Okay, they choose to keep professor and the sky whale. So now they have double blue. They'll be able to play the professor, but Shopkeeper's Bane turn 3 plus 2 removal spells. Quite a good start. And Lumarets to refuel. I don't. Yeah, I like the dissection practice here because they get to gain life and now they get to draw more cards. 2 lands, pretty disappointing, but it still works. If you're trying to say anything, I think you're on mute.
No, I'm good. I'm,
Oh, that's
I'm
okay.
checking the database. But yeah, he's gonna do the professor and hope it sticks.
No,
I think.
he plays Goblin instead.
Nice.
Lands
Yeah, I
into
mean
tend to
it
pick off
trades with the.
with
Is
everything.
the professor an O3, right?
It's an O2, so you have to put a counter on it for to block and trade with anything.
I think he should have held the treasure making, right? Just play professor and make the treasure draw a card.
I think there's an argument for that. Especially because he has the land. Yeah, I think that is much more important. Because now they have Flutter has to play sort of off curve regardless, because he either plays just whale here or the professor, and both of them sort of aren't really doing much.
Yeah, maybe the idea is to play the whale and then just force them to have a removal and hope they don't have a second one.
Yeah, but in this position, like the Ufis is not even forced to play the removal. because they gain life off the shopkeeper's bane, which is equivalent to
Yeah,
what happens.
they can take the whale hits, but the equation is gonna grow that whale. Oh, now they have like two kind of removal spells, efflorescence. Now, okay, no, that's not the.
Hmm.
This card is not very good,
But
but
again, in this situation, it's very strong because Flutter doesn't actually have any removal spells.
yeah, I know he's gonna get clocked, and at some point, like next turn, he's hitting by 10.
Yeah, so in this case, it's better to play the Professor first and then burn the treasure to play the Archaic, and you draw a card. Yeah. Okay, okay, he's got that. So he gets the card. He gets the card with but no damage, but then he also doesn't really have good blocks. And then the efflorescence here, it means that he just has a massive combat trick no matter what happens. I just don't see how Flutter gets out of this, to be honest. Like I
Yeah,
think
the double interaction turn is gonna be brutal here.
the only decision in Flutter's hand right now is whether to stay back or attack, and I don't think this whale is offering any block. Unless he's planning on using the equate. Yeah, okay. He might have thought to use the equation to pump up the creatures, but you just need the bodies first. Jadzi, I mean, like that's one of the better cards in the soup deck, but again, it's not a spell, so it just doesn't matter at all. Oh wow, yeah, that just is gonna lock it up.
Do, do, do they even cast it?
I don't think
You
so.
can
You
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 can just
use the combat trick
hold it,
first.
right? Just use the bitter triumph in combat, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
See how they block, and if you need a Florence, yeah, I don't think you even need to like proactively play the professor here.
Yeah, I mean you just
And this is
attack.
closed deck list, so they don't know about
Yeah,
it.
you're attacking for 10 here. The best thing for them to do is just not block at all. Oh, yeah, that's a concession.
I don't think you can afford to not block
Well, you
in
can't afford
some
to not
way.
block. I would just block with the archaic, I think, if I could. I think I would put the counters on personally, but
No, but
oh, now
the
they just obliterate.
yeah, it
Okay,
lets
that's
you double
better.
spell.
Yeah.
If he didn't top deck, like if he didn't have a land drop, yeah, but
Yeah, but now with the counter spell, it's I mean not the counter spell, but the protection spell, it's just entirely over. Because he once again attacks for 10. Yeah, I would concede. Well, he doesn't necessarily know, but it's like he knows his deck, and there is just nothing left in the deck to take out these cards. I think he needed to like explicitly draw exactly Tome Blast this turn, but even then, like you're facing down, you take 6 damage, and you have a Professor Fell to deal with. I think that is lethal. Yes. No, it's not lethal, but you know, interesting choice. But he draws a card now, and this protects him against all kinds of removal. So if he had what is it, like a splatter technique, he would still be able to save. No, he wouldn't be able to gain life, but he could save any creature. So he's in good shape. So yeah, no sideboard changes. Maybe he plays the giraffe or something, but that's fine. Um, what does Flutter want to do with their sideboard? Man, their sideboard is fairly barren, unfortunately. They just play another creature, a Tide Mage. This matchup honestly just looks terrible. Their creatures just run into like big efficient 4/2s, and then their top end just doesn't like really deal with Flutter's just constant creature, Ufi's constant creature pressure. Okay, Oof's Flutter has a good opening hand now. They have both colors, removal and creature, but so I think it's yeah, this is a more balanced match. I wonder how much value Flutter puts on Oof's life gain. Because he has the opportunity to take out the Lumaret here, but he can go for a better turn. I just discard Disdainful Stroke on a land. That's nice. Yeah, Anoof's just drawing lands here. Oh, this is interesting. I think I would just play the Tester and Burst Lightning the 4/2, and you get to attack for 3 every turn. Yeah, this is nice. And then there's basically like 3 threats that that Oofs has to deal with. Oh, they're not going for it. That's interesting. They're trying to get a 2-for-1 here. It's not really like a 2-for-1. It's more like a okay. Just want to get the free attack in. Oh, they play Tidal Mage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just think that makes their turn quite awkward.
Yeah, so I think Uvis needs to top deck the professor here, or he has like no shot
Mm-hmm.
at this board state. Yeah, he's like double rare into a good body. Like if they attack into this, they're just gonna trade, right? Just gonna trade their 4/4,
No, I
or even
don't like the trade of the 4/4 there, because it puts the situation where they could have a combat trick. Um, oh, this is interesting. So I think right now Ufis is supposed to, yeah, they make two 4/4s, then they get a burst lightning as well to take out 2/2s, but they get a +1 counter on the maestro, and they also get to burst lightning to take out the newt.
do you even save it? I don't think you even save it.
Because it will be a trade. No, it's he only had 3 mana available. Unless you're saying no, that wouldn't work. It adds equal to power, not to mana value spent. Yeah, you just get to attack here with everybody. Yes, of course. I love the attack.
Yeah, the clock is like at this point they know that they don't have much aggression left.
Yeah. Okay. There we are. Let's do this. And you get the Hydro Channel out of your hand. Like Hydro Channel is terrible. I guess the Professor is also terrible here, but
The professor is uncastable. I think you just drop it.
that was one of the better draws here. But he cannot gain life and use the combat trick on defense. This is now very interesting. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I think that just locks it.
Oh yeah. It
Monster
also
top
grows
deck.
the maestro, but he might draw into something to cast with the mana. Yeah, that's why he's using the I
Dispel,
think like
dispel.
floating blue
Yeah.
mana here.
And he makes a treasure, right? Yeah, put another +1. And then another flood, yeah. So he gains the life, but he takes the same hit, and now he's got the Rancorous Archaic to cast for X equals like like a 6/6. I think I smack all here. I think attacking with the Hydro Channeler is also important here because you want to put them to 4, so they're forced to attack with Shopkeeper's Bane, and then all their threats become lethal at that point. But if they wanted to keep something hidden, yeah. So that was just a good sequence. Well, it was a good draw from Flutter, and also Oofs just flooded very very hard. So all's fair. Oofs just send it back, but they'll be on the play, so they can keep the beatdown going. He's debating the mana choices, maybe, to try and be more consistent. But oh, he plays the horse. I love it. Or he's debating playing the horse. The hasty 4/5. I mean, it's not that bad, because kind of the only It blocks the life gain 4/5 as well, and also blocks the 4/2. Uvi's deck has seemed light on removal so far, but actually he just hasn't really drawn a lot of it because he has the Bitter Triumph, he has two uh, Grapple with Deaths, and Professor Fell, of course. Oh, he plays the Scrollsmith. Interesting. Takes out Spell Pierce. Yeah, that's he takes out. So he takes out both his counter spells, and wants to play, wants to play Scrollsmith and the Big Horse. Wow, that was a fast mulligan. It seemed average. Like not having a 2-drop was bad, but he did have 3 lands and a 3-drop, so it's kind of in the same position. As just so, Oofs will probably discard a probably pursue the past here. Yeah, easy choice. No counterspell for this. That's important. So I think Oofs must burst lightning the 1/1 here. That's the right play. Really improves the clock, but he must draw planes here. Jadzi's pretty good. Blocks very strongly, but the dissection practice will hurt that. Unless this gets this is very interesting. So no land, but double dissection practice means that he gets strong attacks every time. I think I would rather just dissection practice the trio right now. Yeah, that's the move. Because now nothing can be blocked. Big top deck here. Plays the Archaic, but I mean he goes for the double spell. So I think that might just lock the situation because he can use Stream of Life to give his team +1. And then the second dissection practice, or just grapple with death, may interesting. This is interesting. I think I would use Stream of Life here to set up a good attack and then have bad blocks. Because he wants to keep all his creatures alive and threaten lethal and have bad blocks. So the Stream of Life play for X=1 seems better in this situation. But maybe he wants to bait them into something. I guess this results in the exact same situation. So now he just plays this big blocker, but it's just going to die to the grapple. Interesting. I'm very curious if we can get the 2 mana, the 3 mana win here. Flutter trying to calculate what may be happening next. He needs to draw land, and he does draw it, so that's put Homesickness online. Problem is that it's a forced Homesickness. Unless he plays Tester into a Johnny's response? That might be better. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that so much because he can just play another creature and then he's forced to just spend removal every turn while not developing to the board himself. But this turn he may be able to play 2 creatures now. Okay. Oh, does he still not have white? Well, okay, never mind. What am I talking about? that's just a stupid for me. Oh, you're drawing the white, very very good.
Yeah, I think here Flutter started stabilizing, right? And unless there's a professor in the first uh, 3
Yeah,
cards of his library, this is gonna start to snowball pretty hard. Oh, he's even attacking in 1 life.
I think the attack is
Makes sense. I
good. I
mean, you
like
have
it.
to. I'm not sure the Golgari deck has any reach, like direct damage. He's gonna gain 2 next turn, with I assume.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Don't attack. Just play Scholar here. Yeah, both dissection practice are gone. I don't believe this deck has a poet. Um, it has a. I don't think it has a Shade Rider either. Yeah, I like the attack. The attack is good. Inspiration here is protecting from removal spell. Very nice. Two lands, Divergent Equation. That'll help them stabilize. So I think Oofy's must hit a land here into the Tenured Concoctor. Oh, that's it? Leech Collector?
Oh, it's yeah. Oh no, but oh, he tapped off white. No.
Well, even then it can't destroy Bogwater Lumaret. He didn't have enough mana to do it.
Oh, but he has 3 blockers, right? So the
Okay,
tapping
okay,
of
that's
white,
true. That's true.
yeah,
Oh, this
tapping
is
of white
interesting.
is lethal here, I think.
Yes, it is.
Oh no, wait a second. The channeler can mana wash, so
Oh,
he
it's
has
true.
white up.
Yeah. Oh no, this is so he gets the Chase Inspiration here.
Yeah, he's not gonna go for it. I think that he suspects that there is some response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good choice. This is very fascinating here. Okay, so this is such a low mana game. Oh, this is a fantastic game.
Oh, Flutter can actually converge 5 with the archaic, right? Because
The it cannot.
can
The
mana
Hydro
works with
Channeler
the
can't.
channeler.
No, the Channeler only casts for spells.
That's what I'm saying. You can make five converge mana with the
Oh
archaic.
yes. So he can cast a spell for Converge 5, but not with the Archaic. He can't use it to play the
Yeah,
Archaic.
exactly. Yeah, I don't think he cares much about the size of the archaic just to like maybe kill them in one turn. Okay.
So he can kill Leech Collector with the trigger on the stack, but then he does not destroy an attacker here. Now he gets another redraw. Very, very strong. Oh, wow. That is big money. So he can rebuy the Burst Lightning to take out the Essence Scholar, I think. He puts the counter on and then re-increments. Nice, nice sequencing. And again, very fascinating. So he bursts lightning, probably takes out the scholar here. And now he has archaic into divergent equation into homesickness. He can turn it around. He's already been turning it around the whole time, but this is truly something. I wonder what Oof's best draw here in this situation is. It could be because if he draws a combat trick and Flutter doesn't tap out, he can rebuy Divergent Equation at instant speed and destroy anything.
You mean Ufi's best draw, or
Yeah, what Oofy's best draw here is because I think
is it
Oofy's
always the professor?
I think so, but I think the professor is really just like a one for one.
Oh, but it forces the attack because if you ever emblem it, uh, he just wins.
Right. The shade lock is not bad. So he has 10 mana with the Hydro Channeler, which means he can Divergent Equation for X equals 3, get back Burst Lightning, Homesickness, and a Johnny's Response.
I think Ufis might be kind of dead next turn if that happens. Like, you put the archaic down, it gives trample, right? I don't remember it.
I don't think it gives Trample. I think only Lorehold Charm gives Trample, but it gives like +4 to your attackers. I don't think it's explicitly lethal just because of being at 24 already. But this is quite a good turn. He knows that Ufis has the Professor, so he has to sort of end the game. Oh, a Chase Inspiration, very smart. So even then, the Professor here just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, sorry, we don't see the targets yet. Okay, yeah. So homesickness.
Ooh.
But doesn't he have to archaic first, right? Archaic, then Quandrix, or
I
oh,
don't
he's
think
gonna
he
just
doesn't have the
slam
mana
the.
for it. But now he has Quandrix with 2 removal spells, which will provide just incredible value. And he even has a protection spell too.
It's pretty good soup.
Yummy, yummy soup. I may have moved over another counter, but this allows it to attack in. Yeah, I think now he must play a death touch on the concoctor, or he wants to put a +1 counter on it. Well, that just gets eaten by the Scrollsmith. I think that was a
Yeah,
unfortunate
I'm not
mistake.
sure what the plan was. I think he forgot. It's
Yeah,
a long game. Yeah,
it definitely.
it's a multi something. Yeah, he forgot that uh first strike in there. The Isa deck has a bonus card.
Draws a Tidal Mage, yeah. So I think now he
Yeah,
gets
but
the
to be fair, I
Archaic
think
down.
the only out for Ufis is to get Professor, and but not even now because you will need to Professor, kill the dragon, and hold for 2 turns. But they also have Burst Lightning face up, so
And the
they
protection
cannot
spell.
ever. Yeah, the protection spell, but yeah, so difficult from this. Like the moment he uh, did the return, draw 3 or 4 spells, game was
Yeah. So it
kind
does
of.
not give trample, but he just needs to simply just hold back every turn and can. Hmm. I don't like the. Yeah, efflorescence is a concern, but if he just holds up yeah, this is the right play. The right play to play another creature. Yeah, so efflorescence gives death touch plus trample, but it doesn't. He must use it, and then the face up a Johnny's response um, can take it out.
Can we know how many cards are in Flatter's deck? Because he still needs to deal 27 damage.
Also, he is on 5 minutes left.
And that's all that always draws? Is he going to draw? Okay, he's
It's an
still drawing.
option. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still drawing, so it's like, yeah, probably just put him bodies, right? He's gonna put bodies on the. This guy's gonna attack with the dragon 4 times, maybe.
Yeah, and now it's just very. So he does not even gain life. He must draw. I don't even know what creature he may look for. He gets 4 lands out of the way. I think here you put Death Touch and Lifelink on Tenured Concoctor, just as your only option.
Oh, I want to see an Ajani's response cascade. I was reminded today
Yeah,
that
Cascades for
this
the higher value.
cascade for 5 when you cast it for 2 mana even.
So he knows he doesn't have trample, so I think he just takes a trump block here. Or it does not even matter. He can, well, he does have to jump. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. So I think what I would do here is I would burst lightning any creature. I would burst lightning there and then plan to homesickness, tap down the board, and then I think you have a lethal.
Yeah, I don't see how many cards Flutter has, but I assume it's more than 2.
Yeah, he has 8. Oofus has 18 cards.
Yeah, I think it's kind of lethal with the homesickness for Converge 4. I think that's the line.
Okay, 8 cards.
And
8 cards left. Right, so he gets a card draw here.
oh, there's also Cascade. I think you decline the Cascade. Depends what you
Oh,
hit.
another removal. Yeah, okay. I think that just locks it. That's a +0. Yeah. Yeah, this is completely. Oh, this is totally over the top. Because he's got 17 damage in the air plus 11 trample. That's locked it.
Yeah, it's lethal with just the flyers.
It's just the flyers and the trample. Because he needs 1 more point of damage from the flyers. But that's okay. I mean, he has so much trample. So yeah. Yeah, I think in that situation, I would have used the burst lightning on end step just to take out another blocker. but it's a complicated lethal calculation. Oh, he also can move a counter. Oh, well, then that has it. What a match! That was incredible. I am floored by this. That was a fantastic game. Oh, also burst to face. Yeah, whoops, forgot about that one. Yeah, that just does work. There's so much mathematics to work in here. That was fantastic. We thought that like they could just we thought we could just have Ufi's totally steamroll, but really patient play and smart play from Flutter kept them totally hanging on the edge. Fantastic game. Okay, into the finals. Yeah, this has been a fantastic. Yeah, let's take five. Okay, we will be pause it right here. Go grab a snack. I'll be right back, everyone. That was a fantastic set of matches. Oh wow! And the final is even better. This has been an excellent well rounded draft. So like people have to go too in a pod draft, of course, but everyone drafting like very nice decks.
Yeah. So something went wrong, and the wrong like O2 is matching 1-1,
Yeah,
but with the bot. But yeah, it shouldn't matter too much. Like for the finals, we're still on the correct match report, right?
yeah. The finals are definitely correct. So that's kind of all that matters. But it's like because the two 1-1 people like don't get to like pair up to decide like third place, fourth place. It's like a little unfortunate, but basically they can just enjoy. Like everyone else, they kind of just play who you need to. Okay, yeah, they can play as they're supposed to.
Did you? Sorry, I didn't really understand the
Oh,
like. There's like a repeat match. No,
yeah.
because I
So
as just for reference, I tried to in the previous tournament bracket that we tried. we had a problem where like the bot put a rematch,
What
so
a
I
rematch,
made
yeah.
it
So you did
like
solve
I
for
made
that.
it prioritized, no rematches.
Yeah, so Oof is with versus a dude is a rematch here. So it skipped doing the rematch and then did the pairings the other way. But what it should have done is it should have paired Oofs versus Arkle.
In round two, right?
No, in round three. Because how I think how the pairing logic worked is it first went up and did Elf versus Arkle, who haven't played each other yet. And then remaining 1-1s were Dude versus Oofs. And then it said, oh, well, these already played each other. I can't pair that. What it should do is in the final round, it should lock the first O2 players because they are supposed to play each other, and then decide the 1-1 matches based on rematch logic.
Got it. Yeah, yeah. It should like shift. Like it should first log the first pair. The you wrote it there. Very good. Okay, yeah. I'll do that for the next. We should be using this logic for our pod drafts, I think, to test it better because like tournament seeding is confusing.
Okay, looks like people might be ready. Can you type in the like main channel that the finals are about to start?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you. Big fan of big fan of Gold Slime showing off their monies that they got from the limited challenge last week in the on their screen. Just flex on them. Yummy soup versus the Silverquill beatdown. I don't know if Niquam is actually playing it together as one, so it's interesting. All right, let's get into this. Very unfortunate opening hand for Flutter. It may be enough to keep it. If they have Molten Core Maestro into Burst Lightning, they're kind of okay. Niquam's hand is not exciting, but they have both colors and they have a very strong creature.
Oh, I think you're not showing the overlay. Oh, there we go. On the there we go.
Yeah, I can't see the overlay when it's their like opening hand, but once it goes down to this screen, oh that's I'm interested in that. I would have it's an interesting choice because deciding on whether to fetch red for your removal spell or or blue to make sure to play Hydro Channeler, it's a difficult choice. But yeah, I think this will Niquam's deck will do quite strong against this. They have Hope Singer on turn 4 into any into a pump spell. It's just gonna completely swarm the field. Oh, they have graduation day as well. That is so greedy. Oh, are they actually going to go for the greed? They could. I mean, like I see that like when your opponent is missing land drops, I guess they're have to be worried about a essence scatter. So I do like the play here. Oh, but they don't play graduation day. That's interesting. I guess they want to keep up a protection spell. What is this? Oh my lord! All the bombs.
I think he. Why didn't he play the graduation day? Because like direct damage removal.
Yeah, he was possibly worried about like a splashed molten
Deal four.
mockery. Yeah, the deal for. But he's still kind of in the same situation. Where he's like, well, I don't want to play anything because they might have a spell pierce. But now they can play Inkrite. They can play Inkrite and Graduation Day, but they can't keep up Interjection. Yeah, they just play it out here. Easy spell pierce, but it just may be too late. I mean, like I don't know what.
I don't. I don't think graduation day is good here. You get super punished, right? He's gonna just kill it with burst lightning. Like he should have just gone for the free 1/1.
Yeah, I forgot about the
I
burst
think
lightning.
if you just put the ink right down and cast dig site, you get at least you get a 1/1 out of your bomb rare. Now he kinda has can stabilize maybe.
No, because the debaters will be like five fives.
Oh yeah, he's going for Hope Singer into at least one dig site. If he draws
Yeah.
planes, it's
If he
like
draws a
double
planes,
dig
it's
site.
it's over. But even then, I mean, like I think they have to take a block here. They have to take a jump block.
Yeah, Flutter doesn't really have any interaction, and he's thinking of discarding Home Sickness because he cannot.
Yeah, they
He
will
needs
not
another
cast
land
it.
to cast it next turn.
And to chase inspiration, I think I would discard the Sky Coach here. I think. I mean, he has no way to.
Professor makes more sense. He's not
What the
just
heck? What is
needs.
that? Is that feed the swarm?
I think so. Yeah.
He's really holding on to this interjection, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. There's no one mana bounce, so he's forced to take. I think he's forced to take blocks. Like it's been. I think he's signified that he's got the combat trick up here. I mean, the game is over regardless. But
Yeah, if you remember Nick One play, he's like super good at playing around counter spells and what your
mm-hmm.
opponent might have, but just like force you to have it in the right moment. So it's like I am way less patient and would have jammed my rare way earlier. But yeah, it's looking very good for him here.
Yeah, this and now he doesn't even need to cast the protection because he will keep it up in the face of possible direct damage removal. Oh, that's interesting.
I think he's just trying to dig into something to. maybe deal with the board. Like he needs an answer for the Hope Singer as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's just interesting that I wouldn't think that casting the interjection here really does anything. Like it pushes a little bit more damage, but then you give up the chance to save it from removal. So I guess he's calculated that it doesn't matter. Yeah, that he cannot, he only has two blockers. Well, he does have three if he plays Maestro, but it's just gonna be chumped.
Yeah, so Flutter lost one land drop this match, right? I think that was the biggest pain in this match
Yeah,
because if
they're
he
net
doesn't,
one land drop
right?
down, but they did have they did whatever it is, they missed two turns of land drops. They were stuck on two lands for too long.
Yeah, like maybe some like with another land drop, he could have kept the
Mm-hmm.
home sickness and maybe try to stabilize, but yeah, on two lands against big board.
Yes, he brings out the disdainful stroke, not doing too much against Silver Quill aggro. Brings out Orisa again, the draw turtle. Brings in Scrollsmith again, just like last match. I think Nikum just shipped it straight back. Okay, both colors for Flutter Dev, and Nikum with a kind of awkward start. Graduation day two rehearse debaters, not good. So they take the mulligan.
Thinking about mulling this hand,
Yeah,
and it's close on the draw. Like he has a lot of two drops, so
his deck is good that it can
it's
afford
just
to take the
one.
mulligan.
It's just one two drop away and a targeting spell from a great hand, but
Yeah, and I think
pretty risky.
the graduation day is really just like a mulligan in his deck. I don't really like it at all because all his creatures are already going to outsize Flutters anyway.
Yeah, it's not good. It's like it shines in the creature versus
Yeah,
creature mirror,
where it
but
like becomes like a +3 to your team for one mana. It can make be effective, but that's just not what this game is about.
okay, we kept. So
That's interesting. Yeah, it's I mean he certainly has good draws here. But he's going to be behind. And if Flutter can keep their hitting their land drops, they're in an extremely good position.
do note that Flutter didn't full control here. He put a stop to represent burst lightning,
Yeah, burst.
and I'm not sure how much Nikwam will pay attention to that, but it's just like a very small delay. Okay, missing land drop here,
That is a
even though
disaster.
it's pretty bad again. Yeah,
Yeah, I think you 100%. I think you. Well, I guess you don't need to response here.
I think I
I
would
would.
try to use my mana.
Yeah,
Like this poet is gonna do a lot,
and also, and
but
the response does not take out the 3/3s.
yeah, the vigilance deals. If it wasn't a vigilance three drop, maybe you keep, but now you have to use
I
your
think
mana, hope to hit the
I
land,
would
and we hit it.
play the Jotzi here. I think like the Sky Coach just it delays for too long. Because I want to get Sky Coach and Archaic out of my hand, I think.
I think he agrees. Yeah, Jatsi with Chase Inspiration backup is pretty nice. Like now he discards the one of the lands, and maybe
I
they
would
are.
have discarded the Sky Coach over that, I think, but maybe I'm not seeing the vision. Like I'd rather have a 5 mana 5/5 than the Sky Coach.
Yeah, but I think his deck just wants to double spell, keep protection up, and you cannot cast the Sky
Okay, that's
Coach. It's
true.
like just he goes so much over the top. So if he just keeps
Hitting
trading
lands, yeah.
resources and
Hmm. I think that is greedy to miss the
no,
land.
because the Hydra channel gives you 1 mana for Chain's Inspiration, so it's just he's not
Yeah,
getting
but
attacked. So
I still just don't like the Sky Coach here.
I think he wants to keep hitting land drops for a big XX spell.
Yeah, but I would just rather take a free land drop over a land drop that costs 3 mana. Because then next turn, I would think next turn I want to play a land drop. I want to play the Sky Whale, and then I have a really solid solid turn. So because he chose to use Feed the Swarm there, he can't play another creature, but he does have another targeting spell ready to go. Yeah, here I think this is just another situation where it's like, yeah, I mean, if I drew Quandrix here, yeah, I would want the Sky Coach, but I just love having a free land.
Yeah, but you can trade the Sky Coach with one of the 3/3s with something like maybe Champ Block with it. It's better than a land.
That's true. That is true. The damage is a lot, but I mean, I'm kind of worried about this graduation day.
Okay, I was gonna say that best Nick one's best draw is the confidence, so he can
Yeah,
start
here it is.
chaining. But he just top decked it. So now the question is, do you develop board? Yeah, you just cast it, right? You just cast it, see how they block, and play the 4 mana after combat probably. He's just gonna have to jump one of the debaters this turn, maybe. Well, he's at Flutter is at 20, so he can take one hit, but then you give your opponent one card.
It's just an incredible draw here. It's so much for them to come back from. Because I think what I would do here is um you want to double block and trade, and then you want to divergent equation back to burst lightning.
But you do, so oh, you mean to kill one of the 4/4? No, you don't have any. Yeah, so the Sky Coach lets you trade with one of
Yeah,
these.
this is
With
fine here.
It's good. It's just like double block. They don't have anything probably at this point. Otherwise, if they had anything, they would have played like way more aggressive on the previous turns, I guess. But I guess they don't have anything. Interesting. They to not chump block the debater here and let your opponent draw the targeting spell again. I think yeah, he just wants like
A big
another mana
Jazzy.
for the big Oracle's gift this turn.
Yeah, so this gets two 3/3s. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's why they weren't jumping with the channeler.
Oh yeah, I agree. I wouldn't jump there.
Oh, I like if I like any of the plays really are good, but
Confidence with graduation day is just this is so unfortunate. Nico's just hitting stuff off the top every time here.
oh, that's the thing. Divergent equation doesn't have much to grab. This game. It's just like one of Johnny's confidence and a hexproof trick. So
Oh, my
actually, the
mistake.
graduation day is carrying this game.
Yeah.
Like,
My mistake. I thought that there was a burst lightning in the graveyard, but there is not. He can still get a fine trade here.
I don't understand why tapping the 2/4 and not one of the 3/3s. That I mean, whatever you tap is gonna be used for crewing, but
I think
right,
he wants the 3/3s to be forced to block here.
right. Just remove some power and toughness,
Yeah, because the three
so
threes
they
are the
can.
important thing that is on. Oh no, this could be a surprise.
Oh, he has a land drop. Okay, yeah. So it's like they're gonna become 8/8s.
Yeah, 8/8s and you tap somebody down. I think he's going to use it as a combat trick. Yeah, that's the move. And now he puts a stun counter on the creature. Yeah. And another creature as well. Yeah, Nico must not miss this whole game.
Well, he didn't top deck 2 drop, right? It was
That was an Inkshape
just
Demonstrator. But if he draws another land, he can just play two more creatures. I think my line here is I play Sky Whale, and then I divergent equation for one for the Chase Inspiration. Get you a really nice trade. Wow, that is so crazy. That's very interesting. I think I would have tried to trade with the creature so they don't get Killian's confidence back. Yeah, the pumps there were very smart. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to come back.
Just keeps drawing like a mega gas. How does Flutter how does Flutter deal with a big debater actually? Like no, just a Janis response for full price, right? His whole deck.
So I think what they can do here.
Or it's try to grow the whale like
Yeah,
exactly
yeah. They
for
get
5 mana.
they get two back. They get those two back. Yeah, so they can make a block here on the whale and then destroy Interceptor with the tap spell. Well, they don't even need to do that at this point. So that's pretty nice. Ward 2 is so strong.
Now Flutter wants homesickness, would be pretty good. But they are still getting like super outscaled. That's kind of my like the graduation day is really doing like a lot of damage here.
I
And
don't necessarily. I think they can draw Quandrix here. Pursue, very strong. Okay, they can draw Quandrix here.
yeah, and cast it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, there's only one pump spell here, and Nequim cannot deploy their entire. No, they can. They can play Hope Singer, Page, and pump the team with the Hope Singer. But actually, no, he can't because the removal spell will take out the Hope Singer beforehand. Oh, I'll say so. Gold Slime, yeah, Nequim played it the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's kind of a punish.
Actually, he still gets to attack in with the Rehearsed Debater. So instead, he could chump with the Maestro. Oh well, no, this
I
he can
think
still fly.
he might take 6, right?
I
Six,
think I
seven.
yeah I definitely just have to take the damage here. Well, you can't jump block here. That's for sure.
Oh, it flies, right?
Yeah, you discard Harmonized Trio here. I think. So he can't draw Quandrix, but he has to gain the life. Yes. He's trying to look through his deck, see what's remaining. I'm very surprised by this. I'm not so sure about about the play here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that play there because the trio just chump blocks and you have to double chump block. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe I was wrong or something. Because if there was a creature, a small low mana value creature in the top, you could have kept a creature alive. And I mean, we'll see what the top deck here is. You could have kept a creature alive and gained life, so you don't have to block the 3/3. Okay, so he's going for the lethal over 2 turns. So he cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has 9 mana. He can play Scrollsmith and rebuy Homesickness. Are we turning this around?
Again on 1 life? Flutter? Again? A comeback on 1 life?
I like the play here. I like the play. And I do not think he has a dissection practice in his deck. And now Niquam's starting to draw the bricks.
Where's the bull cup when you need it?
So he did just spell Pierce here. It just does nothing. I would, oh man, I would keep the land. Hang on.
If he gets a Quandrix now, that would be big, right?
Oh, the whale goes the way?
Wait, Burst Lightning does it? Holy shit.
The whale,
Those-
baby! The whale! That is
yeah.
a big whale. All right, somebody tag Whale Metron. What a white knuckle game. This is a fantastic finals. Oh wow. Okay, so Niquam just runs it back. 100%. Amorik, you gotta have more faith. You gotta have more faith. We haven't seen like the half of Flutter's deck that's actually like we haven't seen Quandrix yet. Yeah, getting the Scrollsmith back was like really important.
Yeah, so actually, I think the sequence mistake, I guess
That
we could
cost
call
it,
it
yeah.
that, was pretty big. Like not getting an extra, right? An extra counter on your stuff.
Oh
Or
lord,
didn't.
Niquam was on a Malta 5. Wow, that is unfortunate.
It's a good 5.
It is. It does everything they need.
I suppose he keeps 2 land and hopes to rip the 3rd land, right? You cannot put a spell back.
I agree. Maybe they ditched the Abigail. I mean, they know that they're fairly weak to flyers.
They did the mature play of just making sure to hit your third land. That's fair.
Pulling graduation deck is so bad. Oh, what? That is incredible. This is absurd. He gets graduation day with
Oh wow!
confidence.
It it is carrying again.
I see. I don't think you were like, oh, graduation day is carrying. It's not graduation day at all. It's Killian's confidence that's doing the carrying.
Sure, but it's gonna add like a lot of power here, and Flutter doesn't really have an answer. Like Flutter has the same 2/2 into 2/4 into 4/4s, just like no interaction.
Yeah.
This at this spot.
So he's surveilling. I think he's trying to find a land here.
Oh yeah, so he's looking to not play the graduation day so he can rebuy it and draw a card uh, instead of just locking in now one more counter. So graduation day is not gonna do much this turn.
Yeah. I it's difficult because that means that now like he is an awkward spot where he wants to play Abigail and graduation. He wants to double spell, but he can't really double spell.
Well, he can. He just has to hold the confidence for one turn.
Well, yeah, but then that kind of gives Sutter a little chance to stabilize. I think I ditched the interesting choices there. I guess he has a lot of 4 drops here.
And I think Nigwan depends what he draws, but I think he's gonna have to play Abigail this turn and just not attack
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
otherwise you're not. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. So he's going for it. So he's going
Hey,
just
no,
going for the loops.
yeah, he's just drawing cards. Okay, fair.
Yeah, so now he sets up the loop every single turn, and Flutter must top deck a answer. I don't like the harmonized trio here at all. I would have bottomed it.
Yeah, Flutter just assume he's gonna get attacked by the mascot in to death. So he's just attacking, swinging,
He's dead in 3
try to
turns.
raid.
That's just a fact.
He might get solo by this mascot.
I don't think Nikom can double spell. No, he can double spell. That's very important. He plays the page. Oh, but he can't double spell and rebuy. So if he gets whatever. So I think the play here is that Flutter needs to full control and go for Unsubtle Mockery with the Brainstorm. Oh, well, he just gets it anyway, so good for them. So I think you put back here Archaic Archaic does have reach, so it might be fine to draw it. And you put back a land, yeah. This is a great sequence. So he casts Mockery now to make sure he does not die. And the next turn he kills the next threat. Because Niquim can play he can play the unblockable, and then but he cannot play Confidence this turn. But he puts a +1 counter on the creature, and then it goes to where it cannot be destroyed by the flashback. Very smart. I think that's it, actually, because next turn he makes an unblockable 4/4 with Killian's Confidence. Monster set of top decks. Yeah, it's unfortunate because yeah, not knowing the page is coming. This is like a much better play because it plays around more things, but just it's the unblockable that's the problem. I still maintain that this graduation day is not at its best. It's because the graduation day without the confidence puts this would be like the first +1 counter puts on all game. Oh well, they're playing, not me. So yeah, that's that. What a series! What a game! What a series of games! That was incredible. That game too, really nice stuff. The big whale. Oh, so Arkle, you got solo by graduation day too, huh? Yeah, that there was not a lot of removal in the whole pod. And there you have your winning deck. Yeah, there was the good black removal. There was a lot of wander off, grapple with death, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't think there was possibly like one tome blast among the whole table. No tome blast, not much abrade. I think there was one abrade, one like heated argument, that kind of stuff. So not too much removal, and I don't think any counter spells. Maybe like 2 essence scatters, but I think they were the decks that kind of got punished by this early. So yeah, it was not a removal heavy pod. We'll put it that way, and people had to take it when they could. So yeah, that was an incredible set of finals. Really amazing matches that that round 2 match that went super long was very incredible. And the graduation day, I disagree. I don't think that it was supposed to be played in a deck like this. It was not really so much graduation day. It was just Killian's confidence totally soloing. But it is an incredible combo. So that's that. We have Gold Slime Niquam being our first repeat set champion with quite the strong deck. So congratulations to them. That will close it off, I think. Thank you very much all for joining us, and hope that you enjoy looking through the replays. We will see you next time. Thanks again to Noya for contributing a lot to this, and we'll see you around.